You're a second place finisher, Stephen Nasse. Stephen, you were driving your heart out there to try to run down Casey. What more did you need to get to that win?
Well, it was a spooky start to this matchup here tonight in EA Diddle Arena. The Lady Toppers hosted the Lee University Flames.
There's going to be plenty of action throughout this race. If the Pro Late race was any indicator, this race is going to be just as chaotic. Now, there's a lot of guys in this field who could contend for the win tonight. You've got Bubba Pollard, you've got Stephen Nasse, you've got some of the young talents all across the nation.
Where just earlier tonight, the Bowling Green Hot Rods hosted their first playoff game this season and what's been their 7th playoff appearance in the last 8 seasons.
Casey Roderick climbing out of the race car after they finally broke through this year in Victory Lane. Casey, I know you guys have been fighting so hard all year to put this thing in Victory Lane. You've been so consistent all season. What does it mean to come back to this place, to the fairgrounds where you have so much history?
Then you got Alexis Mead. She comes out in that second quarter, and she just starts raining down threes. She ended up leading the team at the end of this one with 14 points. And then what better way to go into halftime than on a 16-2 run?
Luckily for the Hot Rods, Rome chops one. It's an easy out for the Hot Rods to escape the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the third, where one pitch is all it takes. Yeah, we're not going to sing anymore, but guess who forgot to hit record? That would be me. But regardless, Tatum Levens, he drilled one to right center field for a solo shot home run to tie it up.
I talked to the Dylan Fetcho Racing camp, and they gave a thumbs up. They said Dylan's all good right now in the race car. Thanks, guys. Well, Gio, you set the quick time, but you got a long night tonight. What's it going to take to bring home that checkered flag?
Then here comes Lee. Mia Hurst back-to-back threes, trying to cut in to that Lady Topper lead. It's going to be no good, though. Then you got Sophie again. Well, guess what, guys? Let me go ahead and spoil it for you. She's tall and she can shoot. She's got it all inside her moveset. And what you know, here she comes again, a pivot layup right inside the paint.
Dawson Sutton out of the race car. Dawson, you came into this year hoping to finally break through in the Pro Late models to get that win. Now you have 2 to your name just this year. How's it feel?
Big Red in attendance, dressed like a cowboy. You cannot let Big Red down. You even had Bowser showing up here. I mean, come on, guys. When Keith Koopa's in attendance, you got to show up. You got to show out. Lady Toppers did just that.
Yeah, guys, definitely a little bit of disagreement. Definitely could have been some payback here with the 69 car on Michael Hinder, or rather against him. They look like they're going to be trying to get this car back out here, though. Doesn't look like too bad a damage. They're going to make a little bit of an air pressure adjustment on the left front tire. But the goal is ultimately going to be to get the 69 car back on the racetrack.
Go.
Spartans
You hit like my 2-year-old daughter.
are made here,
Thank you. Thank you.
and a trend has continued
Ready? See you.
for the last 9 seasons on this hallowed ground.
Actually, my wife brings that up, so.
Since 2015, South Warren has found magic in 3rd times the charm, with a championship every 3 seasons.
It's definitely like a known thing around here. I mean, we just try to go do the best we can and win this game.
2024 marks another 3.
Move!
And the final year
There it is.
for QB Bryce Button.
Bryce is a coach's dream. You know, I wish I could coach him for 10 more years. You know, he is one of those guys that is just ate up with it, and, you know, he wants to be the best player he can be.
As a freshman, I always looked up to those older guys. You know, I try to be the best person I can for them, not just in football, but as a guy they can come and talk to for whatever reason.
After their first loss of the season,
There you go, Keys.
all eyes are on winning another title, what would be their 4th
I only understand that when I do it against you, though.
in the last 10 seasons.
That's the goal of this program every year, is to win state championship. And anything less than that, then, you know, it was a failure. You didn't succeed, you know. So with that comes pressure, but, you know, that also is a testament to the success that we've had here.
Coming to you, Jake.
And only one word describes this team: intensity.
We do a lot of competition stuff. You know, it improves both sides, whether you're on scout team or not. So we take that very seriously.
And the intensity that you bring and the effort that you bring, and, you know, are we perfect with that? No, but I think that's, you know, where we try to separate ourselves is that intensity and atmosphere in practice.
Despite their young core of receivers, the team continues to find a way.
You know, you have some teams every now and then that just tend to make plays or find ways to win. And that's got a lot to do with it. That's the truth is, you know, the successful teams, they kind of got that trait. And I think that's what this group has done well. And it's not always pretty, but, you know, we're doing so more so than not as well.
For the Extra Point,
Hey, come on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm Ryan Murphy. The Raiders
Daniel, he's smoking you.
are in a bounce-back year.
Hey, don't leave your feet. Keep them running.
And this season
Down, Preston. Come on, big man.
has many asking one
Lots of steps through the bag. Lots of steps.
key question.
Right, coach? Nope.
Is Dane Parsley that good? Well, is Jim Ross Field blue?
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it is.
Right now I'm doing PAT, I'm doing punt, safety, linebacker, quarterback. That's about it right now, but I can play just about anywhere.
Obviously, he exploded on the scene his sophomore year. Last year, I felt bad because we just couldn't block for him. And this year, we've actually got some size in front of him that's taking care of him. So it's been fun to watch him have a little bit more fun than he had last year.
Dane recently broke Warren East's pass completion record. But he's not done setting an example for this team.
But I mean, we're still pushing. Doesn't really matter what we do. This current season, we established our point in the playoffs, and that's all that matters now is we're going to finish out the rest of the season, stay healthy, keep all these guys out here healthy, and we're going to go on the playoffs and hopefully make a deep run. That's the end goal in mind.
With an offense that is blue hot, posting over 46 points a game,
Go Pats, baby! Touchdown!
Coach Hall is walking the halls of success.
Our guys have risen to the challenge of accepting, I'm being trusted to make this play. I need to make this play on offense.
It's kind of special just to me to have my name established in these history books. Until someone breaks how many records are meant to be broken.
The Raiders' biggest strength, their chemistry off the field.
Our whole team hangs out together. That right there is just a huge part of it. I've been a part of programs before where it's very cliquey.
We got guys hanging out on and off the field, getting together, establishing that chemistry relationship. I mean, that's all it's about. I mean, of course, you're coming out here playing football, but at the end of the day, it's about the brotherhood and becoming not only a better football player, but a better person.
And while Dane can kick, return, play linebacker, and quarterback, he unfortunately can't do my taxes. For the Extra Point,
I love the mud, I love football, and I love Warren East.
I'm Ryan Murphy, and I love Warren East. They're pretty cool.